Guys, thank you very much. URC Lions head coach in the room, Walter.
Cash, dit was nou vandag jou 100ste wedstryd as afrigter vir die Lions. Jy kon seker nie vir 'n beter droomwedstryd gevra het in die 100ste wedstryd.
Nie gebeur dit is nie, Walter. Baie lesse geleer en baie goed gesien en soos ek sê geleer die eerste 100 en op die volgende 100 is meer suksesvol. Nee, dis dominietjies. Rarig, ben ek by die ouens vandag. Ons was ook terug op altitude vir die eerste keer in ruk. Ouens het rarig in proses gebly, presies by die plan gebly, lewe op die spel gesit, hard gewerk. Rarig, trots by ons vandag.
Het julle meer teenstand van Zebre verwag as wat julle gekry het?
Ek dink die teenstand nie. Ons 'n bietjie verbaas oor hoe hulle probeer speel het. Ons het gedink hulle sal 'n bietjie meer bal en handel speel. Begin van die eerste helfte, begin van die tweede helfte selfs op ons 10 tree het hulle nog steeds die bal geskop. Ek dink ons het gedink hulle gaan 'n bietjie meer speel, maar mense het gesien wanneer hulle momentum kry, het hulle 'n goeie gevaarlike oefenlike. So ek dink ons was klinies genoeg om dit te vermy vir groot gedeeltes van die wedstryd.
Iets wat vandag opgeval het was hoe rustig die Lions in hulle 22 gespeel het. Niks snaaks probeer nie en baie goed uit die 22 uitgekom. Was dit iets wat julle aan gewerk het?
Ja, groot fokus area vir ons. Ek dink ons kom genoeg in die 22 in. Wat positief is, ons kom 10 team met 'n minpunt eruit vir die hoeveelheid keer. So dit is al eerlik wees die laaste 3-4 weke 'n groot development vir ons en soos ek sê, ons het ek dink met die algemeen is hulle goed gewees vandag en daai is nou ook.
En Morney van der Berg se skoppies uit die 22 uit wat alles uitgegaan het, was dit ook 'n plan gewees?
Ja, ek dink is uitgewys vandag. Hy is goed met dit, so ek dink dis iets wat ons kan gebruik, maar ook ons wou dit nie te los teen Zebre gemaak het nie. Soos ons sê, dit klink dalk snaaks want ons wil bal en pleit in hulle hê op altitude, maar ons het gemaklik gevoel om hulle te verdedig van vaste fasette.
Okay, my laaste vraag, Richard Kriel was nou in sy 6ste wedstryd vir die Lions, maar ek voel amper dit was sy beste wedstryd vir die Lions sover. Hy was baie solied agter op die hoë bal en baie betrokke by die spel ook gewees.
Ek dink die agterlyn oor die algemeen is elke wedstryd beter. As jy enkel van sy besering af, Edel van sy besering af, Richard het nie ingekom. Ons weet wat Kevin en Mara en Sanelli en Krappie en John allemaal kan doen, maar ek dink vir die twee beserings wat teruggekom het in Richard, elke wedstrijd lyk hulle beter.
Dankie.
Dankie. Ross?
Cash, that was a bit of a statement performance from the guys. Was that sort of what you were looking for from them, after a tough tour, 4 losses in 5 games and being so close in all of them? Did you think you sort of needed something like this, just to sort of announce yourself and say, we're here?
Yeah, thanks, Ross. Yes, I'll laugh if I say no. But the irony is we felt that we played well enough in all 5 games, 6 now. Just small moments, small momentum swings at the wrong times, as you guys alluded to, possibly once or twice in the 22. It's been a tough week in terms of travel, coming back to 35 degrees. And seeing a performance like that obviously makes you proud.
And obviously a big work that you guys have been pushing over the last few weeks, especially on tour, was that conversion rate in the red zone. Even in the first game against the Stormers, you guys dominated that first period, but you couldn't get those points. Was that good to finally see that the guys were finishing those chances this time around and getting that early scoreboard pressure?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, the performance has been good enough to get points early on. We unfortunately weren't able to, but I think the last 2, probably 3 games, it's a lot better from us in terms of constant pressure there, but also converting that into points, whether it's 3-6-9 or today. We scored a couple of tries. Like I said, it has been a work on. Instead of chasing until the last 20-30, it's for once it was nice being on the other side.
And tough December coming up. Dragons next up, another chance to get a good win there to take into the Challenge Cup and into a very busy December period. Guys are going to train hard this week and try to put another 5 points on the board.
We under no illusions, and even with Zebre, they're a much better team than last year. And Thursday and Friday, we as coaches spend obviously a lot of time looking ahead at Dragons. Tough team in terms of just keep on fighting, good kicking game, good solid set piece. So the focus will be on our side is just to keep on building, keep on working on the consistency from our side, whether it is execution or just pressure or mentally just being able to replicate effort over and over.
And Marius, just from your point, guys look like they were playing with a lot of freedom today, a lot of fun. Do you think that's come from a tough tour where you guys have bonded quite nicely over the past 4 weeks? You've come together as a team. Some of the newer guys have settled in nicely, and now you're sort of playing at the level that you've been looking for.
Yeah, I think it's not something new. We've always had that freedom, and I think it's just about expressing it at the right times. And obviously, once you execute, you build more confidence, and you are able to do it more and more. And I think with us, we're a good team when we stick to our processes, and we did that well today. And then within that, that's when freedom comes. So I think that's what was a little bit more better from us today.
Let me ask, you made use of short lineouts a lot. What was the thinking behind that?
Well, tactically, just a bit of variation, giving yourself time and space in the lineout, and then hopefully a phase or two later create a mismatch or a one-on-one. So again, kudos to Mara. I think his play calling was exceptional today.
And Willem Alberts, is he now going to take over the kicking?
Well, if he doesn't kick one more ball over, he's probably the most successful kicker in the history of the URC at 100%.
So was that because is he looking at retirement, or was that just a?
I think it was just in the moment, to be honest.
Just in the moment.
Dis nie wat ek wou vra.
Well,
Maar dis sekere teken van die goeie gees in die span dat so iets gebeur wat die slot bale toeskop.
Ja, ek dink soos ek vroeër genoem het, dit was nog altyd daar. En dit is frustrerend as die wen nie afkom nie. Ek dink dit is wat dit laat lyk asof dit nie daar is nie. En ja, wanneer 'n wen daar is, lyk dit natuurlik meer daar. So ja, ek dink dit was nog altyd daar, en ek dink soos ek gesê het, dit is net iets wat meer uitkom wanneer jy wen en wanneer jy voorloop en wanneer jy konstant goed doen.
Ross,
Marius, in the back line, you guys are building quite a nice bit of depth there. There's a lot of competition. We saw a few guys in the earlier game today, who could easily slot themselves in as well. Is that quite nice building up in the squad? Is there some good competition, and are the guys pushing themselves?
I think it's very important for a team to have competitiveness within positions and healthy competition. And I think that's something we have at the moment, and that's what drives performance. When it's healthy, I think each and every guy that's not playing can be in that position to play. So I think that pushes guys and pulls guys that aren't playing. So yes.
And you're going to use Jordan to begin with.
Say again?
Jordan, you're going to use him in the beginning 50. Are you considering that?
Yeah, I mean he's a quality player. Opportunity for us today to give him some game time, get Mara off his legs a little bit, try him in a different position as well. I think Sanele has gone well there the last 2 weeks, but we all know the class Jordan have. Nice to see him get the ball in his hand and pump it downfield 60-70 meters. Small numbers like that is sometimes just a spark that a player needs in terms of confidence. So Jordan is working extremely hard to be ready and extremely hard to get confidence up. So could be potentially around the corner.
Just last one for me, Cash. Looking at how some of the other South African sides have struggled without their Springboks, at the start of the season, now, particularly the Stormers and Sharks. Do you think it's quite important that the Springboks try and align themselves with the North now, so that you don't have the players missing during those big patches, you know, throughout the season when they're resting or when they're, you know, it's off duty with the Rugby Championship, etc. And secondly on that, you know, although you guys haven't been affected by that, you know, it's a new 4-year spell now looking to the next World Cup. There's some very exciting youngsters in the Lions lot. You know, you've got Snelly, Henko, Ron Venter, Frankie Horn, Asanati and Tlabakanye, guys like that that could possibly force their way into the reckoning now in this new phase. Would you hope to see those guys breaking into that setup, even though it would leave you in a bit of a tight spot then during those tough periods?
Knowledge himself.
I accept that. Thank you.
Ross, we believe we've got 8 to 10 guys that we believe can be involved with the box in the next cycle. Referring to more junior guys that rank there. Willem, just off the bat, I think Willem is probably playing one of the best rugby in the last 3-4 years. So we're confident in the sense that the next generation could come from our team. Saying that, speaking to the first part of your question, if the World Cup's sitting in the cabinet, I think what we're doing is working currently. I think the main priority stays the Springboks, and I think that's also important for the country and for the box. Obviously, we're not in a position to lose players or get players back, but if you look at the Sharks, I mean, what they're getting 8 players back, potentially 9. I think obviously that'll make a difference in your team, but it also tests your depth a little bit. So any team that plays without potentially then 8 or 9 of the best players will feel it a little bit. But I think the privilege of South African franchises, that's also the way we build depth and we get exposure to the future superstars. So I think in the short term it is challenging, but in the long term, for the bigger picture, I think it is still good for South Africa.
Colleagues, Coach Skipper, thank you.
Thank you so much.